The Lightyear Zero electric vehicle from the Dutch company Lightyear has been introduced. It features solar panels on its roof, bonnet, and boot for on-the-go charging. The Lightyear Zero car's roof, bonnet, and tailgate have 5 square meters of curved solar panels that'll transform solar energy into electric power for propulsion. People could drive while simultaneously charging their cars using solar power and conventional electric charging. To say that the Zero stands out from the other vehicles on the road is an understatement. From different perspectives, it is either a stretched-out Toyota Prius or an actual spacecraft, not unlike the Mercedes Vision EQXX concept. It's not particularly ugly, but it helps if you value function over form. The exterior has been designed to allow air to travel quickly, from the covered wheels to the active grille shutters and the outrageously long 5,083mm body. Aerodynamics is in charge since the drag coefficient is less than 0.19 CD. Side mirrors are replaced with cameras, an inside screen display the area right next to you. Due to the solar panels covering the back of the cabin, there's also a computerized rear-view mirror. This automobile is exceptionally nicely constructed for a prototype. The inside is nearly done and there's no noticeable rattles. The Polestar 2 is the closest analog, and the inside has a Scandinavian flair. 2 screens, one for the entertainment system and the other for the digital instruments, are attached to the low, broad dashboard and are each covered in a textured material. Both just display engineering-specific data on the present energy generation and consumption. Neither has yet completed the software. It's exciting to see it get energy from the sun. The 728 solar cells on the automobile have a maximum power output of over 1 kilowatt in perfect conditions. The maximum I ever saw was approximately 0.65 kilowatt. However, it rose along with the sun throughout the day, fitting for Spain's summer solstice. The 60 kilowatt-hour battery in the automobile may and ought to be charged using outlets in homes or businesses. Solar cells are meant to increase your energy rather than replace it. The driving experience is notable less for what it is and more for what it is not. I'm not permitted to go faster than 62 mph. The brakes don't feel quite right and the steering is heavy and slow. However, Lightyear's engineers promised me everything would be better when client delivery started since all the systems were still active being developed. On the WLTP test cycle, Lightyear anticipates that it'll be sufficient for 388 miles, while it cites a range of 348 miles at highway speeds or 68 mph. Kudos to Lightyear for doing that, since in all my years of working with automobile manufacturers, I've never had one openly provide the realistic range of an EV at highway speeds. The premium interior of Lightyear Zero is sewn with a sustainable design. It is vegan and environmentally friendly with plant-based leather, recycled PET bottle textiles, and wooden decor from sustainably rebuilt rattan palm. The outside body panels of Lightyear Zero are likewise constructed from recycled carbon, which is leftover carbon fiber that would otherwise be thrown away. The car's 5 square meters of solar panels, which Lightyear claims may increase its range by up to 43 miles per day, are its distinguishing feature. Screens in the vehicle or an app on your phone may be used to check how much solar energy the car absorbs. In Lightyear Zero, you must depress the brake, push the D button, and press the accelerator. At first, the steering was rather heavy, but it seemed lighter over time. With a peak speed of 100 mph and a 0 to 62 mph acceleration time of 10 seconds, it is sluggish from an electric vehicle. In light mode, the automobile cruises for a lengthy period after lifting off the throttle. The vehicle's suspension was relatively rigid, while the engine was running, and when it wasn't, the aerodynamic noise was a little louder. The body panels of the Lightyear Zero are created from recycled carbon fiber, giving it a lightweight modern appearance. Test Lightyear Zero. Instead of rear-view mirrors, it has cameras. As a result of using plant-based leather and eco-friendly textiles, Lightyear claims that the inside is vegan and eco-friendly. The steering wheel is reportedly 3D printed. The back seat has 3 seats, but it's a tight fit for your legs and anything else you wish to bring. On the other hand, the trunk has plenty of capacity. It can accommodate 640 liters without folding down the back seats. The vehicle also boasts a 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system. However, there were far too many screens in the automobile. One of the rear-view camera screens was positioned in the front corners. It, like other EVs, is capable of quick charging, with an hour of charge adding 520 kilometers of range. It's also reasonably efficient at charging. When plugged into a household outlet, the EV can recover 32 kilometers of content every hour. Lightyear 1 promises its EV can run long without charging. a few weeks or months, despite the unimpressive specifications and solar range estimations. You can travel for 2 to 7 months without having to plug in your Zero EV, for example, if you use it for a 35-kilometer commute to work. The Lightyear Zero is incredibly costly, costing €250,000, about $262,000, but it comes with an 8-year or 124,000-mile guarantee. Lightyear anticipates beginning deliveries towards the end of the year. Despite its sluggish appearance, the Lightyear Zero could be a swifter. It has 170 PS power and needs 10 seconds to reach 100 kmph. Its peak speed of 160 km per hour is sufficient for European routes. Future accessible Lightyear 1 EV, the Lightyear Zero, is the startup's first car, designed to push the limits of energy efficiency with a light aerodynamic EV that requires less frequent charging than standard EVs. Curb weight 1,575 kilograms. However, most EV purchasers cannot afford it because of its €250,000 price tag, which equals 2 crore. However, the automaker has already disclosed its intentions for a cost-effective car with a comparable solar-electric drivetrain due to depth in 2024 or 2025. If we talk about the exterior, both "wow, that thing is long" and "damn, it's a shorter rear end" sprang to mind when the first 2 prototypes pulled up. Although I may have picked better phrases, remember that I'm talking about automobiles. Furthermore, the Lightyear Zero solar EV is relatively low to the ground, which helped to create its teardrop form and fantastic aero. Anything on the body of this specific Lightyear model that's not made of glass or solar cells is made of carbon fiber. The 2 hues are zenith, the standard color that every Lightyear Zero comes with, in a gloss solid silver paint and sand, and matte metallic gray that is a wrap. Customers purchasing a Lightyear Zero can paint or wrap their solar-powered EV, providing further outside personalization options. The aero rear wheel covers can also be added or removed and are optional. On the other hand, the solar technology of Lightyear is the major highlight of the outside and the entire EV. The Lightyear Zero has 782 IBC monocrystalline silicon solar cells on its exterior, divided into 20 distinct groups. This amounts to 5 square meters of Lightyear's exclusive solar technology on a single vehicle. Below the elegant glass are solar cells and composite. Solar cells typically don't like to be twisted or wrinkled. Therefore, the ability of these cells to curve in 2 directions isn't common. Lightyear has been open about selling this technology to other manufacturers through its solar roof business. Not everyone will enjoy how the Lightyear Zero EV looks, but many people will like it. Since you can only satisfy some, do your best to appease the interested parties by providing maximum effectiveness and freedom from the sun. It's aerodynamic. Did I say that? A group of young guys co-founded Lightyear, a firm that has produced a solar electric vehicle or EV that's about to disprove the skeptics. They're still young males. Efficiency and sustainability are screamed out loud in the company's ethos and design methodologies, and Lightyear Zero is highly faithful to the brand. I found it impressive how much of the technology in the Lightyear Zero SEV was original to the firm. Primarily the software, inverters, and motors. From where I was standing and driving, Lightyear looks ready to finally introduce its solar EV into production, even if it's a limited run on the first attempt. Lightyear began with 5 people and is now up to 500. When the Lightyear team succeeds in bringing its solar EV to market with the Lightyear Zero, it may set its sights on the $30,000 price point as the next goal on the dartboard at the workplace. This week, enthusiasm and subdued pride pervaded the warm, welcoming Lightyear staff. They should be pleased with themselves since they have come a long way and are close to achieving a goal they set many years ago. To bring the Lightyear Zero over the finish line for the time being, they must utilize all the vitamin D they can. They can stop driving on one pedal and move on to the next. Do let us know about your thoughts and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That is all we have for you, and see you in the next video.